What's that one?
I told you it's not as easy. Come on.
Nope. Go and sit down. So to all you future Langston attendees, one thing you should know is Langston's all the way out in the country and it's super far from everything. And the reason that I bring that up is because I definitely have to be somewhere in 10 minutes and I'm just now leaving my dorm. It says I'm gonna get there at 9:42. Here's my mother.
You're the best thing we got because everybody else is old, so we need you to.
I wasn't planning on doing any actual work today.
Please don't record me. I like your glasses. I see you're wearing my mask.
I think so.
Have you washed it? Has tissue?
It'll flatten you. You'll turn into a pancake.
Yeah, you want to be a pancake?
Yeah.
This is what they call a test of will and faith.
It's too funny.
They think it's fun. I'm scared of heights.
Oh, they didn't have a you go down there and then we drop it to you. Hi.
Okay. Oh god. This one's a little heavy. Look up.
1, 2, 3, now.
You having fun, man?
We're trying to get my mom moved out, Jane's Ganny, and she's literally packing as we're moving right now. So yeah, that's that. You should have recorded her packing while she was moving.
Well, I don't like recording people's houses and stuff like that when they're moving.
It's okay.
The issue wasn't that we had a lot of stuff, it's just it wasn't packed.
Organized, right? That part. Look, Tiffany. Really? No.
Today's my birthday.
Exactly.
My bad.
Yeah, not about you. Y'all better hurry up. Move it.
We can't go back.
Yes, you can. You move your legs faster.
You know, it was at this part of the moving that I actually became sad. It was a point of awareness for me where I realized that, yeah, you know, a lot of people say out with the old and in with the new, but what that phrase is really saying at the end of the day is that old time period, that old way of life, everything that you know and was so solid while you were going through it, in time isn't solid, and it all comes to an end one way or another. I can't go back to those time periods. I can't go back to sitting on that couch or laying on the floor watching movies with my grandmother in an apartment. It's gone now. And it's not like, you know, we can't do that in the new house, but I've had so many Christmases there. I've had so many nights spent there. I've had so many memories and occurrences that it was just a really big benchmark and a really big, you know, point of me noticing that, hey, things are changing, whether you recognize it or not. And that's hard to cope with. He's gonna eat that for dinner.
I'm good.
Do you want your note? Do you want your note?
I keep saying that no. I'm gonna buy me the thing. No.
Oh no, we're gonna get the note. And we're gonna get a new apartment.
Which half you want to keep? Because that one look a little. I think
look
that.
better.
No, this side look better.
I'm gonna keep that side. Probably I'm gonna keep that
We're
side.
gonna keep this side. We're gonna put it in the corner.
Yeah,
Right, it's already too much change. Too much change.
Hey, what about
That's what the inside of the couch looks like.
We get better. Let's go. We ready. We gotta really get this done.
Really, Jada?
Look, is this an argument happening right now? He pull the camera out. Yeah, this is okay, so folks. So I came all the way down here on my birthday to move my mama on her birthday, and I told her I was gonna buy her some new living room furniture, and all I asked was for this $20 rug, and she gonna tell me no, that she wants to keep the little rug because it took her 20 years to buy it, but yet she can't give it to me, and it's for her grandson, and it matches the bedroom set that I'm getting. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and tell her she can keep the little $20 rug, and I'm gonna shove it up her ass.
$20 rug.
You said it's how much, Kenny?
Mom, $20. It was $150 rug.
It was on sale for $20. Let's go.
On sale for $75. Thank you.
I said it was a very nice rug.
I want to go home. This the new spot? Who's that handsome young man right there?
My grandson named Jaden Hannah. Jaden Allen Hannah. Jaden Tade Allen Hannah.
My God.
You saying it? You named me that. It's 5:24 p.m. in the day now, and we just finally finished all this moving. She moved into our new house now. What you have to say? Alright, so a sub-subject of today's episode, try saying that 5 times fast. A sub-subject of today's episode is changes and how we go through them. You know, life has a tendency to go through these, to force people to go through these changes that aren't even always, how do I say, immediate, right? Sometimes things slowly change, and then sometimes things drastically change, and sometimes they do both at the exact same time. And the difficult thing with that is that, you know, these instrumental times of your life where you shift direction really quickly, you look around and you're like, what's happening? Because we're creatures of habits and patterns. Whenever these things change up, it's really jarring. And I think, you know, me watching my grandmother move outside of this apartment right here, she spent my entire life, 20 years that I've been on this earth, in this apartment right here. So to move her out, it was a really different experience. It was an experience that showed me, like, I had to realize, like, hey, I've got a car now. I remember whenever I used to be in this apartment And, you know, because my mom was here, we would watch movies. I would lay down on the floor because there wasn't room on the couch. You know, we'd have Christmas here. We would have Thanksgiving. And so, like, all those memories are being wiped away now because things are changing. You know, regardless of if you choose to acknowledge it or not, you can't rewrite anything that you ever put in the book of life, in your book of life. So with that being said, I just want to take this moment to like share with you guys and discuss with you guys to make sure that whatever you're writing in your book, make sure that you A, know it's permanent, and B, understand what it is that you want to do with this book. Because whenever you get to the end of your life and you look back at it, you're not going to be able to change a single thing about the story of your life. So write it with care, write it with prestige, with the privilege that it is. It's not easy. All right, change of pace from being like super emotional. Right now we are on our way to kill 2 birds in 1 stone. If you're vegan, chop 2 cabbages with 1 swipe. I am Christ. I am on my way to a Halloween store while I'm here in the city to take advantage of the fact that I'm in the city so that I can get these costumes for our antagonists to be in our short film. If that made sense. I probably said that sentence out of order. Now at Party City. I don't think they're gonna have what I want. Only one way to see them. This is harder than I thought it would be. I want that for myself, but I gotta stay focused. That's a good candidate. That's a good candidate. But I'm gonna go to one more store. I'm gonna go to one more store. And that's gonna do it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. Going forward, just know I'm in possession of this. I'm gonna use it to scare you guys, so good luck going forward. Episode over.